She's always friendly, but her eyes never blink when she looks at me. I moved into this house 2 months ago. It's a small home on the edge of town, quiet, with a backyard that opens to an empty field. At first, I loved it here. The neighborhood seemed peaceful. The neighbors were kind, especially the woman who lived next door. Her name was Mrs. Samantha. Every morning, she greeted me with that wide, unnervingly cheerful smile. She would stand by her fence, staring straight at me, smiling, never blinking. At first, I thought she was just a very friendly person. But the longer I lived here, the more that smile began to disturb me. There was something wrong about the way her eyes locked on mine. Her face didn't move. Her gaze never wavered. Like she was staring straight through me. Then, one night, around 1 a.m., I woke up to a faint tapping sound. When I opened my eyes, my heart nearly stopped. She was there. Mrs. Samantha, standing outside my bedroom window, her body perfectly still, her head slightly tilted. That same wide smile on her face. She wasn't tapping anymore. She wasn't moving at all. She just stood there, staring, smiling. I froze for several seconds before yanking the curtains shut. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I forced myself to act normal. When I stepped outside to get the mail, there she was sweeping her yard. She turned toward me, still smiling, that too wide smile, like nothing had happened. I tried to smile back, but my hands were trembling. The following night, the sound came again, but this time it wasn't tapping, it was footsteps. Slow, deliberate footsteps circling my house. Then silence. I peeked through the curtain, and there she was again, even closer than before. Her smile somehow wider now, her lips trembling as if she was holding back laughter. From that night on, strange things began to happen. My doors would be unlocked, even though I swore I had locked them. I found wet footprints on my living room floor leading toward my bedroom, and every time I looked out into the empty field behind the house, I could see her standing there, far away but facing me, always smiling, always watching. One night, I decided to record what was happening. I placed my phone by the window, camera facing outside, and hit record. The next morning, I watched the footage, and my blood ran cold. On the screen, I saw Mrs. Samantha walking slowly toward the window, step by step, until her face was pressed against the glass. Her eyes were wide open, unblinking. Her smile stretched impossibly wide, almost tearing her cheeks. Then she suddenly tilted her head down and stared directly into the camera, almost as if she knew I was watching. That was the day I asked the other neighbors about her. But when I mentioned her name, everyone went silent. Finally, an old man spoke softly. "Mrs. Samantha died 3 years ago. That house is empty." My blood turned to ice. I ran to her house and broke open the rusted gate. Inside was nothing but dust and broken windows. No sign of anyone living there. That night, I started packing. I wanted to leave this place. But before I could, the power went out. The house was swallowed in darkness. And then I heard it, breathing, right behind me. Slowly, I turned my head, and in the corner of the room, I saw her. Mrs. Samantha. Her smile was wider than ever, showing rows of sharp teeth. Her unblinking eyes gleamed in the darkness. She took one slow, dragging step toward me, another laughing softly under her breath. I ran. I didn't stop to grab anything. I didn't stop to lock the door. And when I glanced back one last time, she was standing at the doorway, smiling at me, her head tilted, as if to say, "I know you'll come back." And that was tonight's story. Behind the neighbor's smile. If you enjoyed this creepy tale, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video to spread the chills. Comment below. What would you do if you saw your neighbor smiling at your window all night?